we would get a call, there would be water coming out in a street, or there would be some type of problem. So we would have to send somebody out into the field. They would evaluate whatever problem it was, but then instead of being able to locate valves or figure out what they may be able to do in the field, they had to come back to our office, go back to our records room, and physically go through books and cards until they could find whatever information they needed to kind of deal with the problem. Sometimes that would take quite a while to find exactly what it was that you needed. And then you had to go back out into the field. Now with iamGIS, as we're uploading more data into the GIS software, you can actually troubleshoot a lot and actually deal with the problem in the field, because we can pull it up while you're there and actually, locate a valve or know where you're going to with a curb without actually having to come all the way back to the office and then redeploying into the field.
When we were able to put all of our information onto iamGIS, in man hours alone, I can't even tell you how many hours it saved us in terms of just trying to deal with the clunky map and getting it over to the right person. So there's many benefits, many cost-saving benefits when it comes to using the iamGIS versus what Berkeley at least had been doing before.
We operate water treatment plants. We have 3 water treatment plants. We have 2 wastewater treatment facilities. We do collection, we do distribution. That said, it's pretty small community. There's just 2 of us that operate it. So having the ability to attach a file to a particular feature has been critical for us. I was able to pull up on all of our wells. I have our pump installation reports attached to that feature, as well as the well completion report, how it was drilled, what depth the pump is, what kind of pump it is. We have that all at our fingertips at any given time, pulled up on my phone or the laptop.
Shutting down a highway for a mainline break is kind of problematic anyway, but what ended up happening was we have 2 storage tanks for water that feed our system. And as that water was coming out, our tanks were dropping pretty quickly. And we were kind of getting to the point where it was getting iffy if our tanks were going to drain completely before we could get that part of the main line shut off. We had gone through a few of the old record books, and we thought we had all the valves that we could possibly turn off, and it hadn't stopped the water. We finally pulled up in the field the iamGIS map, and there was a valve that was on iamGIS that we couldn't find in any of our records. And initially we thought maybe that valve didn't exist, but we thought it was worth a try. Went over it with a metal detector, and sure enough, there was a valve there that we got shut off, and it stopped our tanks from draining out and kind of saved us from running out of water in our system. So that was pretty cool to see in an emergency situation how it kind of saved us from a bigger problem than we had.